So this is Kaena's first time on the mic, guys, so give her a round of applause.
Hold on.
Say your name one more time.
Okay, my name is Kaena, and my ID is 777KA with 3 E's. Okay. Did you guys get it? Do I repeat it? Okay. So this poem's called What Happens in the Blue Room. What happens in the blue room? And suddenly I was in a blue-walled room, changing my clothes because it didn't fit your ideas or views. Ever since I was little, what I wore has always been the topic of conversation. Either my shorts were too short or too much skin was showing. At home I'd hear, change your shorts, and used to move stop there, but it didn't. School was worse. My plaid green skirt had to go past my sticky little fingertips, and on dress down days my scar arms were forever hidden. Growing up hearing everyone's opinions on what was supposedly expected made me think that I had to cover every single part of my body to make others happy. So I began walking around in baggy clothing that draped off my small frame. I stopped wearing skirts and dresses. Instead, I traded them in for sweatpants, along with basketball shorts. Wearing those did not please anyone either. The only question I ever hear was, why do you dress like that? And, does your mother know you dress at the boys section? My 11-year-old brain could never comprehend why what I did never seemed to be enough. Now 5 years later, and it still doesn't make sense. Now I'm 16 and my style hasn't changed since. I still wear baggy clothes to hide my maturing body because if I show too much skin, I might become a victim, and that's the last thing I want. The last thing I want is for my clothes to be stripped from my brown skin like I'm a Barbie, then being used as a toy until I break. It's been drilled into my head like a screw into a board that not wearing enough is asking for it. It's been drilled into my head if something was to ever to happen to me, it's my fault, when in reality it isn't. But society will never accept that fact. My walls are no longer blue, but instead white covered in photos and posters. My white walled room is where I'm sent to change when my clothes don't fit the ideas or views. A new room, but yet it still holds the same truth. Oh my God. Okay, I have one more. It's called I'm from Dorchester. I am from Dorchester. I am from Dorchester, more specifically the 3-story apartment building where my walls were originally white but went from white to green, then purple, and somehow ended up being blue. I am from the constant noises that strike my ears and erupt any type of silence that was once there. From the yelling of slurred words to the lyrics that bring my mind's peace. I am from the countless memories and words that spiral in my head that bang against my skull, begging for a way out because my mouth is not an option. I am from the feelings of sadness that devour my body and send raindrops falling down my brown spotted cheeks. I am from the dirt that covered my cousin's unmaturing body, the flowers that surround his cold stone grave. I am now the 16-year-old that my 13-year-old self couldn't even begin to imagine, for so many countless reasons. I am from the 3-story apartment building whose walls have gone through so many colors. Okay, that's it.